Is Chris-Beth Cowie, and I'm the founder of Empowered for X and the host of BizGrams. Each day I come to you at 11:30 and bring you awesome entrepreneurs who are doing amazing things in the community. And today I'm super excited because we have Minnelle Williams, the founder of OUR PAC, who is a woman on fire. Minnelle, thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you. My goodness. Thank you for having me. Can you do my intro every time, please? I feel
Yes, I'll be very honored to do that. And honestly, having had the opportunity to connect with you briefly, that's how I see you. I feel your energy, your positivity, and I know that you're doing great things to transform our community. And so congratulations to you and all the hard work that you're doing.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Awesome. So tell us about OUR PAC. What is it?
Okay, so OUR PAC it's a new industry. It's a new venture for me. It is a virtual co-working space. It stands for Our Productivity and Accountability Community. That's number one. It is a space, a virtual space for business professionals and those working from home to really dial in, get a sense of belonging, a sense of community, and getting focused work done. So we do daily work sprints, which is like online co-working, which I'll get into lots of detail because that's new. We have weekly meetups, which can be mastermind groups, book clubs, cooking together, working out. It's really just about the weekly meetings is about us connecting and feeling somebody else around in this pandemic time of isolation. And then we have monthly networking presentations. And in that, we have somebody come share their knowledge with the group and give everybody a chance to really pitch their businesses and network so we can support each other.
Hey, that is so powerful. And it's like music to my heart. As the founder of Empowered for X, we too have a physical co-working space. We have a virtual community now because of COVID. But the value that you're bringing to folks to help with productivity, accountability, and the community in this virtual space is much needed. So yes.
I'm here to support. Yeah.
Hey, that's awesome. So talk to us a little bit for viewers who may not know what co-working is. Give us a little more insight into that.
Absolutely. So let me start right at the beginning and tell you why I did this. And it's because I needed support in getting work done. The pandemic happened. I'm now working from home. I've never done that before, and I am not that person. So I would be at my computer saying, I still do this now. I'm at the computer doing an email. And then I think, oh, I'm going to go and make some tea. I start making tea, and then you know what happens? I see dishes in the sink. So I say, okay, let me start doing some dishes. I think to myself, wasn't I doing an email? Hold on, let me go back. I come back, do the email, and think, wait, I wanted tea. Back, like this is what I did for days. And I hope I'm not alone in this, but that's what my process was. So I started the virtual co-working space with one person. She and I did kind of what we're doing here. We just came on Zoom together and worked. That's it. Having her there, just having her breath, having her space there, told me somebody else is with me and I'm not alone. So you need to get your work done because they're also watching you, right? And then I started OUR PAC. We incorporate a lot of productivity hacks and tricks to really help. So we do a work-rest balance. So we'll have work sprints where you're going to do focus work for 52 minutes. That's it. Have one task, focus on that. And then we all take a break. Maybe we're going to work through somebody's trying to figure out how to do something. Maybe we're going to go out and take a walk. You have a nice long break to do what you need. And then when it's time to get back to work, we're back in, zero in, and get focus work done. It's amazing what happens when you're in a community online, just seeing people, working. It tells your brain, I'm working, let's go. So that's kind of what we're doing right now. The site hasn't launched yet. So right now we're offering free sprints. So come and join us on Mondays and Wednesdays. We're doing free sprints where you can come and just try it out, see what it's like.
Hey, that's awesome. And we'll be sure to give more details on how you can plug into our pack later on. But no, and you shared your why. Why did this come to life? And it's really empowering to hear out of your own necessity. I wanted to find a space, find a community, and it's amazing that you're building that right now as well. And the impact of it. So use this word sprint. As a former track and field athlete, 100, 200, 400, my pedal to the metal. What does a sprint look like when we work together?
And it's exactly that. It's taking away all of the distractions and focusing in on one thing. So for me, I'll come on, I'll say, okay, I'm going to send 3 emails. One, you have to be realistic with what you can accomplish in the time. I kind of track out my day at time blocks so that I know what I can do. So distractions go away, phone goes away, right? If you have apps that you use to stop notifications, close all the apps, everything is done. And in that period, it's just silent work. We leave our cameras on, the mics are off, and it's just about working on your 3 emails, and that alone. Not trying to do everything on your to-do list. The sprint is running to the one finish line, and that's how it's effective.
Hey, that's really powerful. And I love it. Removing all distractions, moving from busy, hey, my day passed and like, what did I get done? But you're setting and being intentional about your goals and moving in that way. And you mentioned the timing, 52 minutes. Why 52 minutes?
So I tested a lot of methods. There are a lot of productivity methods out there. I and the people that we were testing it with found 52-17. That's a productivity time. So 52 minutes on, 17-minute break to be the best for us while working at home. I like having almost an hour of focus work so I can actually accomplish one task. And then 17 minutes is a long enough break that I can get the dishes done. I can make myself a smoothie. I can go out and take a walk and come back. So you can really balance work and life. So it gives your brain that break that is so important when it comes to still getting work done. That's why, yeah.
Hey, that's awesome. And so with OUR PAC, are you on all for the entire day? How many sprints are you having during that time period? What does it look like on a day-to-day basis?
So once the site is running, it will be running 24 hours a day because we've made some beautiful connections across the world. So we have connections in South Africa, we have connections in Spain. So we want to have it available for people wherever they might be in whatever time zone they'll be using it. On a managerial side, right? For now, during our sprints, we're offering it from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. So that's when we'll be there to navigate you through. And then once the site is running and everything is automated, you'll just join on and you'll join on in the schedule wherever you might be.
Hey, that's really powerful. Thank you so much for that. I guess, productivity, this word is so used a lot. What does it mean to you? And what is a hack? You mentioned productivity hacks. What is a hack that you would recommend to folks?
Okay, so for me, productivity is a matter of getting what I said I wanted to accomplish accomplished. I think for me, that might be it, right? So if I decide that today, for me, I like to pick 3 tasks. So if I pick 3 tasks and I decide I want to do it within this period of time and I do that, I was productive. That's Minnelle's definition. I'm coming up with it. It's coming, it's in the works, but this is the template of what our journal will be. There's a digital download that you can if you want, but I time block. So I write everything out right here. This is my hack. You can use this, you can do it yourself, however you want to do it. Time blocking is key, but you have to be realistic with how long it will actually take you to do a task. So I'll tell myself, I'm going to create 2 social media posts and I'll do that, on Instagram, they all say they can do that in 20 minutes. It's going to be fine. And then 2 hours later, I'm still working on it. So it's important that you have like an actual amount of time for how long it's going to take you to do it. So you can be real with what, your day is going to look like. That's my hack.
I love it. I love it. And I totally agree with that definition. Productivity is about, setting the intentions and working towards that result, right? Like what is the outcome that you're looking for? And there's a saying, you can't expect new results doing the same old thing. And so I love what you're offering here in terms of being able to develop new habits around the way that we work, especially in this digital world, and even beyond. I anticipate work will continue in some sort of home work office balance type of thing, which is really awesome. But when people are working to become more high performance leaders and entrepreneurs, you definitely need those disciplines and habits to be developed. And I love what you said, track it, and then being able to say, okay, I said I would do 3 emails, but I could actually do 5 emails in that time. Now and you could set better intentions. You mentioned the social media. For me, it would take me a lot longer just because I don't really play on that space a whole lot. So, it might just be one post and get it done in that time. And being honest with yourself. And the good thing about what your community offers, moving away from doing it alone and doing it in community. And I oftentimes tell entrepreneurs, as you're building your business, it is so important to start thinking beyond you, because you become that bottleneck in your business, right? And finding that community or team to help you.